Howdy folks, Kerbo here with some old stream farm. We don't have a lot of poo, but we got a little bit of poo. We're going to go put some manure on field 1. I have no idea how much coverage we're going to get. And I think we're going to have to use the bucket to get this in there. I don't know why I was thinking I could just back up to that. So we're going to have to get the other tractor in here with the bucket. Get this loaded up. Let me put the trailer about there. Run into it a little bit. Get this tractor out of the way. Take a little morning jog here. Just trying to find stuff to do. It's a little bit of a downtime here. When you're playing with the seeds and some mod, you have to take the downtime. Decided that even though it does the automatic shifting, I'm gonna try automatic mode on here. You still pick your range that you want to be in. It just goes up through the gears automatically. We'll see how that works out. We're going to try gear 2 here for the loading. Well, there's one bucket full. Like I said, no idea how much coverage this is going to give us, but we shall find out. Oop, there's a little lip or something there I got stuck on. Looks like we got basically 2 bucketfuls. A little more than 2 bucketfuls. Might as well grab the rest of this. It's only 349 more, but every little bit helps. There we go. Alright, let's just back the tractor right over here. And we're going to be flinging poo, so we're going to use the tractor that has a cab. Lock these windows up tight. Go see what kind of coverage we can get. And I don't even know the spread width on this, so we're just going to have to do a little trial and error. Speaking of error, can I get backed up to the trailer? That is the question. So it puts us just a hair over half full. So basically 2 bucketfuls, I think, would be 50% for the most part. So this little manure spreader only holds 4 bucket loads of manure to begin with. Let's go see what half a load gets us on field 1. It's a pretty small field. And I do believe, I could be wrong, but I do believe Just at this first stage growth that our tires won't crush the plants. That's what I'm hoping. Let's come in here. Right on this side of the pole. And I think the plants are okay. First need to unfold. Ah, yes I do. Look at the poo fly. That poo's gonna go pretty quick, I think. Gotta get our spacing sorted out. It's a learning process. Not exactly the most even coverage in the world. We're going to get the better part of half of this field covered. It's not too bad. It's better than nothing. I like how it's actually the manure color rather than just making it darker like when you spray. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got just a little more. Let's make a run down through here. Well, that is far from perfect coverage, but that's 3/4 of the field covered. Not too bad for a couple bucketfuls. Whee! It's like we're driving from a drone. So we'll go put the spreader back. It'll be a couple, 3-4 days before we have any manure, and I think we'll be past the point where fertilization matters. There's always next season. Of course, the more cows we get, the more manure we will have. Let's see, how much liquid manure do we have? We've got 5,500 liters of liquid. Let's go grab the liquid manure. See how far that gets us on field 4. It's not going to get us very far unless I can hook up to the trailer. There we go. I believe. Yeah, we hook up over here, I think, for the liquid. So, what's this tank hold? Maybe 7,500 liters? Guessing. Oh, we got a little close to the fence. We just pretty much have to ignore the chickens. They wander everywhere. Head up here to the east end of the field. This isn't going to go far, but like I said many times, every little bit helps. We're just getting started on this farm. You know, actually, this isn't even first stage growth yet, is it? I'm jumping the gun. I am jumping the gun. Yeah, it hasn't even sprouted yet. So we'll hold off there. Let it grow a little bit. I will stand by and I'll catch you when we got some canola sprouting. Well, guys, it's early the next morning. And as usual, the girls need some attention. We're going to go clean them out, get them back up to 100% productivity. And then we finally got field 4 sprouted, so we're going to go spread some liquid manure. Then once we get that done, we just sit and wait. Just have to take care of the cows, do the daily chores. I think here in the summer we'll have some grass to cut, but until then we're going to have a couple days of just looking after the cows so we can kind of relax a little bit for the busy season. I need to slow this puppy down. About like that. Let me just take a run down through here and get all this grass. And we throw it back over the side to them. I've seen some mods that are like table manners for the cows. I don't really know how realistic it is to have to put the food back in. I guess it gives you something to do. So there's the cows clean. That should, in theory, get the productivity back up. Ooh, smack. Still can't drive. I did get my cultivator and my planter washed off and put away. Got that taken care of. What else do the girls need? That should tick over. There it goes. Productivity's back up to 100%. Getting a little low on food, but they'll be good for another day. So we'll take a little jog back up here to field 4. We'll get some liquid manure on, and then I will call it for this episode. I'm not sure how far this liquid manure is going to go. I've got to figure that out. We know it's going to take about 3/4 of a load of solid manure for field 1, but that's a pretty tiny field. I would guess it would take at least 4 loads for field 4, if not more. Right about here. Get out just where we quit covering. It's a lot easier with the GPS mod, but this old Massey doesn't have GPS. We're not using any of that on this map. This might actually do pretty decent. Oops, get all lined up here. Hey, we're just down to 40%, so we might, we'll get a few passes done here. This is a big field. If we had this full, I don't think it'd take much more than one tank of the liquid stuff to get this field covered. I think we're killing some grass when we come out in here. Just ignore that dinging in the background. And we're going to just have a little left over after we close this out. There we go. So we got to what? Maybe a third of that field. Something like that. But that'll be it for this episode. I'm going to putt around the farm a little bit today. And we just got to wait for everything to grow. Our crops to grow and the grass to grow. We'll just we'll keep the girls happy. Keep them cleaned up and watered. And tomorrow we'll see if we're low on food. We'll have to get another load of food in. So it's just cow chores here for probably a couple days. Well, I cannot see a thing. I should have hopped in the cab for that. Anywho, I will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and take care.